Ray, we out here. It's Young Zips.
This week on Bearcat Update, we'll preview the Bearcats playoff game next Saturday against Pitt State. The Spoonhound's playoff run already started, and you'll find out where it's taking them. We see if you know your Bearcats. Ross Fulmer goes one-on-one with graduate assistant Andy Peterson, and I go 4 quarters with X106 sports director Matt Elliott. Bearcat Update starts now. Welcome to Bearcat Update, sponsored by St. Francis Hospital. I'm Matt Tritton. This is a special live edition of BCU, so when I mess up, you'll know it because, hey, we can't all be like the Bearcat football team. They've been perfect in conference play for 3 straight seasons, and that includes a 35-10 win over Pitt State this season. Northwest is hoping for a repeat performance, this time in the playoffs against the Gorillas. Jason Romano has more.
Get ready, Maryville. It's that time of year again. That's right, the playoffs are back. And after a light week of practice and Saturday off, the Northwest Missouri State Bearcats are back to some serious business, taking on rival Pitt State on Saturday. As most of you remember, the two teams met Saturday, October 4th in the Fall Classic at Arrowhead. Northwest came away with a win that afternoon, 35-10. Head coach Mel Churchman talks about the way his team played on that Saturday afternoon.
To beat a good football team like Pitt State, and they're a very good football team. I think we talk about all the offense you want, but defense was the name on both sides today. They did a good job defensively, and our defense just played outstanding. You take about 2 or 3 plays out of there, and our defense was unbelievable. And we got 3 turnovers. Unfortunately, we gave up a couple, but all in all, I was just really pleased with our effort. We've talked so much about being a physical football team, and I felt like we were a very physical team today. Our defense just swarmed to the football, and our offensive line really took control, especially in the second half, and we really ran the football when we needed to run it, and that was a difference in the ball game.
If Northwest is to be successful on Saturday, they will have to bring the same defensive intensity they brought most of this season. At the time when they played Pitt State, Northwest was in the midst of a 10-quarter scoreless streak. Head coach Mel Churchman again talks about how his defense played on October 4th.
I guess I was a little bit surprised at how well we shut them down defensively. I was really concerned about their offense, and I've got a lot of confidence in our defense, don't get me wrong, but I just thought that, they're so diverse on offense, and I really thought we were going to have more problems. But defensively, we set the tone early. We stopped the option. That's the thing that's been kind of our Achilles heel, at times against Pittsburgh, and we just came out and flat out stopped it, and that kind of took that out of their arsenal. And then, I really do believe when you can get them into a situation where they have to throw, then I think you do have a distinct advantage.
With Pitt State making their first appearance in Maryville in 8 seasons, the fans and players are sure to be a little extra pumped up on Saturday. For most of the players, the Fall Classic at Arrowhead is their favorite game, including offensive tackle Reed Kirby.
This is always my favorite game every year, coming to Arrowhead. And I was just really happy with the way we finished the game, because even a couple of our wins earlier this season, some of the even blowouts, we don't always finish the best on the offense, and just that drive at the end felt so good, and it had to be just demoralizing for them, and it was the best feeling drive I've had in maybe my entire tenure here, so it was a great way to end.
Kickoff on Saturday is set for 12 noon at Bearcat Stadium. The winner in this one will take on the winner of Abilene Christian and West Texas A&M, both of the Lone Star Conference.
Thanks, Jason. The second game against Pitt State this year will be at Mel Churchman Field this Saturday. Kickoff is scheduled for noon. When we come back, the Spoonhounds try to get through Class II quarterfinals, Bearcat Volleyball tries to end their season on a good note, and Danny Schill asks you, the viewer, the tough questions.